You're allowed to explain your
Okay.
vote. You
Sir
have 2
President,
minutes.
first of all, we cannot violate the Constitution. We put the whole impeachment trial at risk here. What Senator Tito Soto, former Senate President, what his staff did not tell him is that there is such a thing as procedural due process, and that who presides goes into due process and fairness. The Latin term that he mentioned was for enumerations. That when there are enumerations at hindi kasali doon, in this case, there was a statement that in only one case it would be the Chief Justice, because member of the Constitutional Commission who became Chief Justice, Davide, was going to amend precisely the Constitution to state the Senate President shall preside. But upon explanation by the sponsor that it is understood that it is the Senate President, then it should be the Senate President. And dun sa sinabi ni Senate President Soto that ang gusto ng tao ay mag-umpisa na, precisely, kanina pa dapat tayo nag-umpisa kung nag-preside ang Senate President. Secondly, this is when you have threshold issues, issues that go into due process fairness. If we're going to say that ang gusto ng tao i-convict na lang, then let's just blurt it out. Now, if we're going to say we want a fair trial, let's make sure that every aspect of this trial is fair. So that's why, Mr. President, if you read the rules, the presiding officer shall have the power to make an issue by himself or by the Secretary of the Senate all orders, mandates, writs, authorized by these rules of the Senate, and make and enforce such other regulations, orders, premises that the Senate may authorize or provide. Nandito din, Mr. President, that the Senate President may by himself, or bottom line, Mr. President, pwedeng mag-decide ang Senate President o sa atin. And Mr. President, there are issues that goes into fairness. You know, the AMLA will be a witness here. And I have information that the 20 years AMLA records of Senator Escudero and his credit cards and bank accounts were all opened up in the office of the Senate President, where members of the Blue Ribbon Committee was here. Then we're going to ask him to preside. So there's a problem with this. Is my explanation. This is my explanation.
To the gentleman.
This is
from
factual,
Taguig.
and this is my explanation. So I will stop there.
With all due respect, your statement's already out of order. It has nothing to do with the topic on hand.
No, Mr.
And
President.
the presiding officer will strike off.
It has all to do with this.
Will strike off
It has all to do.
the
I do not,
statements
Mr. President.
pertaining to Senator Escudero.
Mr. President, kaibigan ko si
I
Senator
direct the
Escudero.
stenographers to
I
strike
don't
off
doubt
these
him.
statements.
He is the victim here. I'm not doubting him. I'm not doubting he will be fair. I am saying,
we
want
will
a fair
suspend
trial
the
or not,
session
Mr.
for a few
President?
minutes to request the presiding officer, Senator Chis Escudero, to ascend the rostrum. Session
Mr.
suspended.
President,
Presiding officer, Senator Chis Escudero, to ascend the rostrum. Session
Mr.
suspended.
President, on this issue, still on this issue,
Ayaw mo na lang yan.
Session na sabi ko kanina. Mamadali ako.
Niyo ako. So, if sarado ang pag-iisip nyo na si Alan nagpaliwanag, ako naman ang magpapaliwanag. Pagbigyan nyo naman ako. But what I'm saying is not new from what Senator Alan Cayetano expressed. And I have here copies of the constitutional verbatim debate on this provision. And as Senator Alan read, sinabi ni Mr. Monsod, is it not understood that when the President of the Philippines is on trial, it is the only time when the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court will preside? Is it necessary to say that the Senate President will preside during all other times? Ulitin ko yung tanong, kasi yun ang tanong natin today. Is it necessary to say in the Constitution that the Senate President will preside during all other times. Ang sagot ni Mr. Davide, Mr. Presiding Officer, I precisely presented that because we have a distinction when it comes to the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. But with that clarification, that in all other cases, it would be the President of the Senate who will preside, I withdraw the amendment. Kaya clear sa Constitution that in all other cases, the President of the Senate will decide. Wala, hindi ho applicable dito yung excluso unos. Hindi ko na-memorize yan kasi I graduated in 1991 and we took that up in 1987, but the phrase is, pag hindi kasama, excluded. Hindi po applicable yon. With all due respect to our former Senate President, it is the intention of the framers that matter. I will ask the page to help me distribute this among our colleagues. I have also asked our staff to actually copy. I am environmentally friendly, so ayoko sana ng papel. Pero alam ko na hindi po lahat sa atin gumagamit ng digital, electronic gadgets, kaya pinapel ko na lang. Pero kailangan ko pakita sa inyo yung mismong nasa journal, yan din yon. Yan din yon, my dear colleagues. Yun lang hiling ko sa inyo, intindihan naman natin yung nandito. Bumoto na. Pero intindihan naman natin kasi this is just the first day. We cannot disregard the Constitution, and I continue, Mr. President. We have enough jurisprudence, more than enough, to explain to us, even in layman's term, what basic legal principles are. And one of the most fundamental principle of constitutional construction states that we give effect to the intents of the framers of the Constitution. With this vote, did we give effect to the intentions of the framers of the Constitution? Sinabi nga Senate President ang magpe-preside. Hindi na siguro napakalaking bagay yon dahil kahit sinong ipalit nyo, maayos naman ang mga kasama natin sa colleagues. Sa colleagues natin, maayos naman. Di ho yun ang point. The point is, what are we required to follow? That's why may Constitution. And I will now state, for the record, a few cases that point out that this is what we are supposed to do. Give effect to the Constitution. Lambino versus Commission on Election in GR number 174153, the Supreme Court looked explicitly to the Constitutional Commission deliberation to determine the nature of people's initiative. Because the text was debated, the court used the framers' explicit intention. I repeat, the court used the framers' explicit intention revealed in the plenary debates to prevent deceptive or misleading petition processes and establish a stringent full text requirement. So anong ginawa sa kaso? Tiningnan ang intent ng framers of the Constitution. Another case, Calderon versus Carale, GR number 9163. God bless his soul. Si Dean Carale was my dean. And Senator Imis as well. Senator Kikos as well. He was with my father in the University of Michigan. So, pagbigyan niyo na ako a moment of remembering him. In GR number 91636, the court resolved a dispute regarding the president's power to make appointments without confirmation by the commission appointment. The court examined the historical and textual context of Article 7, Section 16 of the 1987 Constitution, noting that the clear and express intent of its framers was to exclude presidential appointments from confirmation except for those expressly mentioned. So, balik ko sa kasong to. What was the clear intention? That the Senate President presides. That is the clear intention. Dear colleagues, umpisa pa lang. I beg all of you, makinig naman tayo. Masumunod naman tayo kung ano yung sinasabing trabaho natin. The Constitution, the intention of the framers, and then the clear construct. Oh, another case. Gold Creek Mining Corporation versus Rodriguez. This is a very old case. So yung mga binanggit sa inyo, bago-bago pa yun dahil si Dean Carale, buhay pa naman as of the pandemic. So 2,000 plus. Ito, 66 Philippines, 259. So for lawyers and law students, pag sinabing Philippines, pag yan yung ni-record, alam mo ng 50s, 1940s, something like that. Justice Jose Abad Santos articulated the definitive rule. The fundamental principle of construction is to give effect to the intent of the framers of the organic law and of the people adopting it. Dear colleagues, I can stand here and read more cases to all of us. We have law students. We have freshman law students, we have fresh graduate, we have bar reviewees listening to us. Tapos tayo pa lang, hindi natin mabigyan pahalaga ang very clear legal principles. Pati yung prosecution and defense nakikinig. Sana po, huwag niyong abalahin yung oras namin. Bigyan niyo naman kami ng maliwanag na mga arguments ninyo because we are willing to listen. Pero colleagues, patunayan naman natin that we are willing to listen. Hindi yung pagpasok natin, nag-prejudge na tayo. Kasi sad to say, mukhang ganon. I tell you, there will be times I probably will not vote with the minority because I believe tama yung sinasabi ng majority. Sana po, yun ang pakita natin sa taong bayan. So, hindi ko naabalahin yung time dahil kakaupo pa lang ng bagong presiding officer, pero ang dami pang kaso that says, look at the intent of the framers of the Constitution. And today, we disregarded the intent of the framers of the Constitution. Magandang hapon po, gaya ng pag-uumpisa ng hearing na ito.
We know the remarks of Senator P in connection with their explanation of vote. What is the pleasure of Senator Judge Soto?
I'd like to explain my vote also, Mr.
The
President.
gentleman may proceed and he has 2 minutes.
I have
Kindly
one
be
line.
mindful of the timer.
I have one line to say. That's the reason I voted in favor. Because the minutes of the Constitutional Commission are merely research source.
What is the pleasure of the Honorable Padilla?
Ginoong,
Will the gentleman explain his vote?
opo.
The gentleman may proceed. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Maraming salamat po, Ginoong punong tagapamahala. Mga mahal kong kasama, sa loob po ng 4 na taon na ako po ay ibinoto ng ating mga kababayan at nagsilbing senador, ako po ay naging tagapangulo ng komite ng Constitutional Amendments. At tuwing meron pong pagdinig, ang lagi po naming pinapatawag ay yung mga sumulat ng konstitusyon. Bilang sila po ang nakakaalam kung ano ang puso, ang diwa ng konstitusyon. Malinaw po na kung meron tayong pakikinggan, ay yung creator. Hindi po ba? Tayo naman po lahat ay naniniwala sa Panginoong Diyos, kaya tayo po ay naniniwala sa salitang creator, tagapaglikha. At ang lumikha po ng konstitusyon ay itong mga taong nabanggit sa ipinamahagi ng ating mahal na Senadora Cayetano. Malinaw po dito. Nasabi na po sa English ito. Mainam po ay sabihin po natin sa Tagalog upang mas maintindihan po ng ating mga kababayan. Humingi po ako ng tulong sa Google kasi legal terms po ito. Hindi naman po ako nagtapos sa UP, hindi rin po ako nagtapos sa Ateneo, nagtapos po ako ng criminology at UP rin sa University of Prison. Ang sabi po dito, sa Tagalog po Ginoong Presiding Officer, eksakto ko itong hinihain dahil nagkaroon tayo ng pagkakaiba pagdating sa punong mahistrado ng Korte Suprema. Ngunit sa paglilinaw na iyon, na sa lahat ng ibang mga kaso ay ang Pangulo ng Senado ang mamumuno. Kaya binabawi ko ang nasabing susog. Ang nagsabi po nito ay ang dating Justice Davide. Ngayon, mga mahal kong kasama, at sa ating pong mga taga-subaybay, ang batas po ay precise. Hindi po ito pwedeng iba-ibahin o baluktutin. Kung ano ang sinabi lalo ng saligang batas, ay sana po ay panghawakan natin. Ngayon, sa loob po ng 4 na taong ko dito, lagi pong sinasabi yung tradisyon. Minsan, yung rules na yan, nawawala yan eh. Ilang beses na ho ako naguluhan dito dahil, teka, sundin natin yung tradisyon kaysa yung rules. 2 beses na po nagkaroon ng impeachment. Yung unang impeachment, ang nag-preside ay yung Chief Justice, yung kay Pangulong Estrada. Yung sumunod po, nandito na po ako nun. Ang nag-preside ay ang mahal na Bicolanong kaibigan ko, Senador Chis Escudero. Yun po kasi yung nasasabi sa saligang batas at tradisyon. Yun na po yung nangyari. Ngayon, gusto ko pong tanungin yung mga kasama ko sa majority. Personal na tanong po ito. Nung hinihikayat po akong sumama sa majority, isa lang ang sinabi ko. Kung si Senator Chis Escudero, ang kababayan kong Bicolano, ang gagawin yung Senate President, lilipat ako sa inyo. Ang hindi ko maintindihan, bakit ngayon pinipilit natin ng ating presiding officer, si Chis Escudero. Ba't hindi natin siya ginawang Senate President nun? Yun lang po ang tanong ko. Maraming salamat.
The remarks of the gentleman is noted. Senator Marcos, what is your pleasure, ma'am? The lady may do so. You have 2 minutes, ma'am. Kindly be mindful of the clock.
Yes, thank you very much. Ang sabi sa atin ng bata tayo, kapag mali ang umpisa, mali na ang lahat na susunod. Ayoko naman magkamali sa umpisa pa lamang na napakahalagang paglilitis na ito. Unang-una, paulit-ulit na nating sinaad na ang ating saligang batas ay hindi maaring baluktutin. At napakaklaro nito. At ang sinasabi ng